Oh my god. Okay, give me 1 second, people. Okay, everyone. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I just got off of work, and this is your favorite Asian nerd alert. And this is gonna be another Star Wars figure show and tell, or any other stuff besides figures like ships, models, etc., and cosplay. Anyway, just letting you know, I told Facebook I will tell you guys, tell you on YouTube, I am 76, 70% in progress and done on my third Boba Fett cosplay. What version is Return of the Jedi? Yeah, I'm going classic. And yeah, that's pretty much the quick update. So, for today's review, I want to show you another new figure I always wanted, and he's one of my favorite characters, even though he didn't appear a lot throughout the three original trilogy. Yeah, I'm even more surprised he survived throughout the trilogy. I mean, sometimes I don't understand about which characters are not important in the story and yada yada yada. But I am more happy he did his appearance in video games. I'm not sure if you guys played Star Wars Squadron. He did make his appearance, but I don't know if it's the same voice. The actor's name is Dennis Lawson, and he's known as Red 2 in A New Hope, and Return the Jedi as the new Red leader in Red Squadron. Who is he? Well, here he is, the Vintage Collection VC28 Wedge Antilles, and this is the version of Return of the Jedi. Bought this on eBay on Friday, and I didn't expect it will come and delivered today. And there's another Star Wars figures I ordered, but it won't come in either tomorrow or Wednesday. I was ready it's going to come in on Saturday. Anyway, this is one of my other favorite Star Wars characters. I did thought about I wanted to if I'm going out as if I'm going to cosplay besides Boba Fett, I was thought about other Star Wars characters. I was thinking about my own character. I thought about being a rebel pilot, and what ship I want to pilot most often X-wing. Anyway, enough said of me talking about myself. Let's open this guy up. I was going to save him later for tomorrow to get the other set, but why not? I can just show him while I show you the rest of the custom-made figures I made. So it's going to be a bit of a longer video to kill a time besides showing him. I wonder what comes with this one. Ah, that's old. No need, no point of putting Star Wars Darth Maul giveaway. I think they stopped that a long time ago. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, that's a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Okay. Let's pop off the helmet. He did make his appearance just for a short while. in Rise of Skywalker, doing the manning the gun, the turrets in the Millennium Falcon with Lando. Let's fly, Lando. And so, let's see. I guess he's left-handed on the blaster, so we'll put this on the blaster. So here is Wedge Antilles. And this is close enough to look like Dennis Lawson. I'm pretty much this is my first time to see him. Well, not really my first time. I see him many times what he looks like without the helmet. There is his helmet. This is his Red 2 or Red Leader pilot helmet. I never know who's Wedge Antilles, and I thought when I was little, I thought he died in the Death Star, but I was wrong. That was a different different character. That was with Red Leader, and he was shot down. Damn, they all look like. Sometimes some of their pilot helmets are the same, close to the same. Anyway, uh, I guess you don't want me to keep blathering. You want me to do the articulation for Wedge, the usual for. There is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I believe. Yeah, 12 articulated, but we're going to cut down to 6 articulation. So head is on the ball joint. Wow, that is strong. Ooh, that's better. And arm has a swivel. Shoulder has a swivel. Could do 360 on the arm. Elbow bent. Could swivel too. Hand could swivel as well. And upper chest has a swivel. Legs goes back and forth depending because the strap is in the way. Knee bend, knee swivel. Ooh, I don't want to think about that. And foot has a swivel. Le- foot to foot go back and a little forward. And yeah, that's all the articulation. And the last but least, put on the helmet. Oh, this is the tight helmet. Oh dear me. Oh dear. And this is what he looks like in his helmet. Definitely looks like Wedge Antilles, or aka Dennis Lawson. But how I'm going to display him, I'm not going to have his helmet on. I was going to think about buying an extra Wedge Antilles for an X-wing. I do not have the X. I don't have. The only X-wing I had was the Power of the Force Luke Skywalker X-wing. I was thinking about getting two more X-wing of the same mold, but which version? I was going to say get the original trilogy X-wing, besides two Power of the Force X-wing, and I'm going to paint them for Wedge and another particular character in mind. I will show you after showing him off. So this is pretty much, I'm going to display him how he holds. And lately, since he can't do a Jean-Claude Van Damme split, it only moves back and forth. It's no biggie. And I did not bring in extra figure stands. I'll be right back. Anyway, some of my figures will not, their page won't clip all the way in with figure stands, so I'm just going to have to figure out how to stand them up carefully. But for which, is he able to clip on pagan. We'll see about that. Not all the way in, but it's worth a try. But here it is with the figure stands. And he's not going to be alone. I have Luke Skywalker's childhood friend, Big Starklighter. And size comparison, wow, is Wedge really shorter than Biggs? That's one shocking thing I'm wondering about it. Anyway, so now Biggs is not alone, but I don't have one more. I don't have a pilot Luke Skywalker, pilot Luke Skywalker. I was thinking about getting the 3-pack that comes with Farm Boy Luke, Rebel Pilot Luke, and Jedi Knight Luke. And yes, since now I'm presenting my custom figures, this is one of it. I did a little customization on this one. This is the 30th anniversary Big Starklighter. What I did is, well, pretty much it's not permanent since he has no elbow bends on his left arm. Why not this one? I mean, this one doesn't have no elbow bend, but has a swivel. But I decided to permanently glue it, and I did my best using a using the heat gun to straighten his arm or move his arm differently. And so, but it was better than nothing. So his arm is sort of still in the same position, but it's nothing. I mean, it's not that bad. So I kind of did a little customization for Big Starklighter. Ay 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 ay. And this is a used toy. I'll put Wedge next to him. Let's see. Let's see. Next character will be. Let's see. What are the next characters? Here is Lando Calrissian. This is the vintage collection version. I did a lot of I did some changes on him. I all I did is do a swap out. I did a swap out with the vintage collection, the new vintage 40th anniversary 3.75 Lando Calrissian, best Ben Lando. So I decided to. I bought an extra one for best. I bought an extra best Ben Lando. So the other best Ben Lando I did is nothing changes. All I did is color his neck to match the skin tone for the new Lando's head and hands. All I did is just a swap out. Head fits very well on this on the General Calrissian Lando body, and both and same especially his hands. So there's no like customization on. I mean, deep. I mean, full customization. I just did a swap on head and hands. What I did with the old one, I put on the extra Bespin Lando figure. So I didn't throw away the figure. Not like wasting it. So yeah, this is a custom Lando I did. And let's see. Let's do. Let's do. Let's do the Mandalorian characters. I did a custom. I did a custom add-on. Here is Koska Reeves from the Mandalorian series. Uh, not. I mean, all I did was I bought 2 extra Sabine Wren Star Wars Rebel figure that has a removable helmet and shows her face. So I grabbed these two and I grabbed this. I grabbed the helmet from that figure and custom painted Costa Reeves' helmet for her to wear it. Besides, what if you guys own a Costa Reeves and Bo-Katan Chris, you know the vintage collection version you had to swap heads from. these two to put in the helmet. I didn't like it, so I decided I bought two Star Wars Rebel Sabine Wren and took the helmets and custom paint to made her and custom and Bo-Katan's helmet. So here's the custom made. I did my best making this. I know the blue is kind of smearing out. I thought about repaint. Thought about painting it again or leave it as it is. It's it's a it's a choice, but it looks like it's rusted out. So that's pretty much. I mean, that was pretty much what they looked like in the Mandalorian series. Their helmets and armor were a little rusted because they don't live. They're like doing side jobs. And so yeah, it's I created add-on for Costa Reeve, and her helmet fits very well. And same goes with Bo-Katan, since I did explain. Yeah, and I gave her the extra dark saber because in Mandalorian season 3 she now is the rightful hair for the dark saber. And I'll take off the helmet careful. I'll take the helmet off carefully. It's been a long time. She's been wearing that helmet, but yeah, this is cool. I'm more satisfied now. I don't need to swap her heads. So this is her close up, and this is her new helmet. This is her custom made helmet by me. No, I did not custom made. As I said, I bought two Sabine Ran and took the helmets and custom paint these helmets for Boca and Koska. I did my best with the details. It's not easy using Gundam marker paint. And then I could put back her helmet. It looks like her. I looks like I need to recolor the white again because it's starting to smear off. I don't like it, so I'm going to do a quick customizing fix. Done the marker paint. Gotta love them. Okay, careful. And careful. It's the best I can do. Okay, it's good enough. I don't like this white. I don't like this kind of Gundam marker paint because some Gundam marker paint don't bode well with this. Then get the black to refit her visors. Okay, that's fits her visors. I'll let since my window's open, it's windy. It's gonna dry fast. So yeah, here's Bo-Katan with her add-on custom-made helmet. Let me go try to push everything back as far as I can. Thank you, Ferric. And there. Put these guys close up. Anyway, next character. I'm sorry, YouTube, if you will not be able to see the whole thing. I'm trying my best. Same with you, Facebook. So I'll just go left and right. So here's these three sets, everyone. And here's these two. Anyway, next character will be Ubi Wooby Kenobi or Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the original trilogy collection. No, wait, no, this is the yeah, no, this is the Saga collection Obi-Wan Kenobi that came with my Saga collection Millennium Falcon. I got the original trilogy, but I didn't like one thing was arm was like weird swivel. So what I did is I decided to do a lot of changes by swapping out for, and I chose the Saga collection or original trilogy Obi Wan because he had no weird articulation. I mean, the saddest part is his arm, his position of his arm is gonna stay like this kind of position for good because it, figures that they made is from old generations or whatever. So yeah, pretty much I prefer this version. Yeah, um, I took the cloak from my saga, my from my original trilogy Obi Wan, and I cut out and gave the saga collection a good decent skirt, and yeah, I did a lot of clipping on these figures, on this to look close enough. It's hard to explain, yeah. So yeah, what you see, his arm is in this position. There's no bending elbow on this figure, but this is like better than the original trilogy collection. It was just disappointing. I will think about replacing him to get the Legacy collection Obi Wan because they change out the articulator of his arm. That's and has articulator on the legs. So yeah, pretty much I'm more happy for it. I mean, this one has no knee bend, but I could live with it. Still posable. He could sit down now. I'm sorry, people, if I can't explain um, specifically. And speaking of that, I shouldn't. I was trying to go from last to least, but I forgot one more character. It's not custom, but here's Fennec Shan, the vintage collection. If you remember, you got the figure that her helmet is separate. Um, her helmet, you had to swap out her actual head and put in her helmet if you want, but I didn't like that swapping heads. It's disappointing. So what I did is I bought I bought like three extra Fennec Shan from the retro collection. So that what I got this helmet was the retro collection Fennec Shan. So here's the coolest part. Since it's like a rubber plastic, I don't need to. I still pop off her head. Whoopsie. I don't need to swap out her head anymore or her ponytail as well. If I could try to remove it carefully. Thank Ferric. It's a tight one, but yeah, so here it is. Helmet's removed, but look closely. Still, she still has her head, so I get to keep her head, and I could just put her helmet on whatever I want. But this is like a rubber plastic. This is yeah. So here it is. So if you're wondering if you want to get a helmet for Fennec Shan, you could buy an extra retro collection Fennec Shan just to complete her look. And I'm and this is more and this is better. I mean, this is much better than swapping her head. I still kept her headable helmet. And I think I'll pose her with her hold her ee, having her hold the helmet, have her helmet. It's holdable there, like this. Er, Let me hold it on the leg, and that covers Fettuccine. Thank Ferric. Okay, excuse me, Mr. Kenobi. So yeah, if you watch Clone Wars, yes, Fanta Shan was in the Clone Wars. I guess through she's, I guess she's older than Boba Fett. I figured, but funny, she doesn't look like her age. Next is my custom Endor Return of the Jedi Han Solo. I This is the whole body is the black. No wait, I think it was the Black Series Han Solo 3.75 Han Solo figure. All I did is I did a lot of customization. Like now the head that the the ball joint or the peg circle ball joint is like disconnectable. So all I did is I drilled a hole for my Black Series Han and put in the new ball joint to make sure so his head could fit in. And I swap out his hands from the new Han Solo and new indoor Han Solo and the gun and the holster. Pretty much, I did a lot of crazy blue and changes. Do you want me to show you the whole thing? Yeah, I. Why not? Why not? All I gotta do is remove the jacket. I know you're gonna say this looks weird, but do you know what? This is my figure. I do what I want. Is I tell this to you guys later on before I end my video. So yeah, here's a complete makeover for Han Solo. Like I like the new look. This from the 40th anniversary indoor Han, but that's. I mean, I was gonna make him display him as the permanent, but until I found out his weird leg articulation that they made for the new indoor Han, I was very not impressed and not satisfied. So all I did is swapped out his head and put in the detachable ball joint. I permanently crazy glue it, and for the hands, it didn't fit well. It did not fit on the Black Series Han Solo body. So what I did is I put uh, the loose joint um, chemical, whatever we call it, and tighten it. I mean, put it on his hands, on the peg, and wait for a day, and then I peg it in. Now it's not very loose. It will stay on for now, and it still swivels. And more changes. I removed the Black Series holster and put the new holster from the 40th Han in, and gave him an actual blaster. This is the 40th anniversary Han blaster I got. What I do with the old body, I still kept it. I didn't throw it away, even though it's broken in pieces. And yeah, it's he's able to hold the he. I could still put in the holster. I'm just really happy I did changes on him. And since the 40th 3.7 indoor Han did not have a trench coat, I decided to give him the trench coat from the Black Series, from my Black Series 3.75 Han. Well, what happened to his old head is still around. I mean, yeah, this new feature of Han, the new. I know it's hard to look close like Harrison Ford, but you know what? This is close enough looking like this is a better face sculpture for Han Solo. Okay, people. Last and the last custom made figure I made, and you know, yes, Luke Skywalker is my most favorite character. Even though I have other favorites like Han Solo, Wedge Antilles, uh, and especially Boba Fett. No matter what, Luke is still my favorite as well. And used to be Farm Boy Luke until when I watched saw Return of the Jedi, and then the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett series. Um, they decided to make the Imperial Rescue, or aka Mandalorian Season 2, Luke Skywalker Jedi Master. And I did a lot of work on him because the newer one, the Imperial Rescue Luke Skywalker, found out they still do the same weird leg articulated. I was just really not so satisfied. So I did a change on him. And here he is. This is the Imperial or Imperial or Mandalorian Season 2 Luke Skywalker. And I did a lot of makeover. Did this three times make fixing him. So the head, I got it off from the Mandalorian Season 2 Luke Skywalker. And the whole body is the 30th anniversary 3.75 Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. And this is pretty much the version from Jabba's palace. I did a lot of changes, painting his right hand to have a black glove, and I clip a lot of cutting on the Imperial Rescue to add on his new skirt look, belt, and he's able to hold his lightsaber. And how you tell is the 30th anniversary look is his articulation moves front and back a little. And I took the skirt from the Imperial Rescue Luke. And so, how I made his head fit, I cut off the old bowl joint and cut out the Imperial Rescue Luke and put it in crazy glue it and left it there for the whole week to keep it permanently stuck. So his new head will fit on the 30th anniversary Luke, and he's able to now is movable. So yeah, this is a complete makeover for Luke. Oh yeah, where I got the fabric on to add on the back for the 30th anniversary Luke? Uh, I bought some stretchy black fabric to complete the vest. So now this is now my own custom made Holy Grail Jedi Master Mandalorian Season 2 Luke or Imperial Rescue. And I'm very satisfied with what I did to make him better. I mean, yeah, of course, I'm not saying the actual figures are bad. It's just disappointment why they would make the legs oh weird. I just was very not satisfied because what if I want to pose him walking or running or sitting down? That is just like it. I mean, it's not sad. I wasn't happy. I mean, they did fit some Luke, but this is but they made the Jedi in training Luke from the Book of Boba Fett. And yes, got him his cloak. I think Ferric. But what's so cool about this Luke Skywalker, his face sculpture, it's close enough to look like Mark Hamill. And I'll think Ferric. And I would display with the rest of my custom figure along with my new Wedge Antilles figure. Thank Ferric. I need better figure stands. I'll just put him right. Put this aside. So yeah, this is all the figures I have and custom made. Whoops. Okay, Han, you stand over there next to your buddy Lando. There, that's better. So here you go, everyone. Let me go do a left and right thing on my hands. Anyway, I'm sorry if I suck at explaining. So if you want to message me what the tutorial, how I customize these figures, come ask me. You could just direct message me, and I'll show you the steps. And so if you're willing to sacrifice one of your figures to make one of your characters look better, it's worth the sacrifice. But if you love the way it is, then I respect you. It's your toys. You do whatever you like. Anyway, I will conclude this video, and I'll be I'll be displaying them back into the shelf, especially with my new Wedge Antilles figures. Well, he's new to me, and yeah, that concludes this video, everyone. I'll see you next time.